Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you how I created my bookmark, my tassel that I used on my bookmark. So just a quick run through. So I've got a thick piece of cardstock. It was just scrap from something that I received in the mail. So I am in Australia, so the measurements on this is approximately 7¼ inches this way, and it's about 4 inches this way. So in centimeters, which is how I measure it here, it's about 8½ centimeters by 10 centimeters, give or take. So you'll fold it in half, okay? So you need to keep the folded side to the top, the open side to the bottom. So I'm just grabbing some twine. So this is just some crochet twine. If you've got twine from another company or whatever you want to use, is up to you. You can even use wool if you wanted to. Sorry, this has just got a knot in it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold it to the left hand side. I just use my thumb, just hold it down to the end, and we're going to wrap it around. So the length from the top to the bottom here is how long your tassel is. Let me just grab the other one second. So this is the one that I created earlier. So this is about the length of what you want your tassel to be. I did actually cut some of mine off after it was complete, but it was originally this size. So obviously if you want a shorter one, you make your cardstock that little bit shorter, and if you want it longer, you make it longer. Okay, so we're just going to hold it to the bottom, and we're going to wrap around and around and around and around. So this is how thick you want your tassel to be. So keep in mind, this is all going to be bunched up together once you've finished. Oh, fiddly hands today. So I'm just going to keep wrapping until it's the thickness that I am happy with. I will be uploading this in real time, so that will make it that little bit easier for you to watch. This is actually about my 4th go of doing this because I keep forgetting to check to see if I am on screen. Okay, so now we need to make sure that you leave a nice length of tail to the end, and I'm going to trim that off. So this piece here we're going to leave, and that's the first step. So next we're going to cut a piece of twine probably just over the length of, and then fold it over again, so you're going to have double. So this loop is the loop from the head of the tassel to the bookmark. All right. Okay, so we've got it folded over. We're going to slip it through the inside, and then we're going to tie it in a nice tight knot. Those of you who don't have the strength in your hands, if you've got those reverse tweezers, you can pop that onto the knot. Make sure that it's nice and tight. Okay, so now that's the second part done. So next we're going to turn the card to the open end. You're going to slide your scissors through that open end here, and we're just going to cut straight through all of those bits of twine. Okay, so you can now remove that off your card. That's what it's going to look like. It looks like a hot mess at the moment. So what you're going to do is just use your fingers and carefully brush it all together. Now we are going to trim it up, so don't worry too much that it's all different lengths. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this piece that we had, the long piece, we're going to use now. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold, I'm just going to pull that piece down to the length of the others. Alright, so we're going to create the head of the tassel. So depending on how big you want the head of the tassel, I normally just pinch just enough that is my fingernails, and I'm going to start wrapping around and around and around and around. And then I'm going to grab one of the long pieces, because they're the ones that we're going to cut off, and then we're going to tie that into a knot. Tie it into a knot again, making sure that it's nice and tight and it's not going to go anywhere. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide that knot. So I just use my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors, slide it underneath one of those pieces that you've already wrapped, and just pull it over the top just to try and hide it a little bit. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that it's all to the same length. Using some nice sharp scissors, we're going to cut it all to approximately the same. You will have a couple of short pieces in there, it doesn't matter too much. Alright, so that's your tassel. So this piece here will then hook around through the hole, pop it into its own loop, fold it over and pull it through. That's it, that's your tassel done. I'm just going to undo that one, so you just pull the loop again, sliding back through, and done. So that's it. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.